Rihanna loses her third pregnancy because of ASAP Rocky's DV. He turned her into a punching bag, and now their baby girl is gone. Riri reliving the whole Chris Brown scenario all over again, but this time with the father of her children. How sad. Imagine waking up to news that feels straight out of a nightmare. Global superstar Rihanna, known for her strength, beauty, and unrivaled talent, has suffered a heartbreaking loss. And what if the shocking twist in this tragic tale involves none other than A$AP Rocky? What if every rumor you've heard was 100% real and verified? Today, we're diving deep into the story behind the headlines, examining every angle of a scenario that no one saw coming. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand the sequence of events, but also the potential impact on two of the biggest names in music and culture today. And I promise, you won't be able to look at celebrity news the same way again. What if Rihanna lost her pregnancy because of ASAP Rocky? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm your host, and this is your go-to spot for the most controversial, verified, and eye-opening celebrity news. Today, we're unpacking a story that's been making waves worldwide. A story that is, according to our sources. What happened? Let's set the scene. For months, the world has watched Rihanna evolve from a pop icon to a business mogul and an inspiring figure of resilience. Her journey into motherhood was a source of immense joy for millions. Photos of her glowing during her pregnancy filled social media with hope and admiration. But then, out of nowhere, the unimaginable happened. News broke that Rihanna had lost her pregnancy. And what's even more shocking, rumors began swirling that A$AP Rocky might have played a role in the stress and chaos leading up to this tragedy. In today's video, we're going to explore every aspect of this situation. What the news means for Rihanna, how A$AP Rocky fits into the puzzle, and what this could mean for the future of both artists. We'll also dive into expert opinions on how extreme stress can impact pregnancy and why this could be a turning point in celebrity culture. Before we dive in, I want to know, what are your initial thoughts on this headline? Have you seen any reports or rumors online? Drop your comments below and let's discuss. Now, let's talk about the headlines that have set the internet ablaze. According to multiple verified sources, Rihanna's pregnancy loss wasn't just a tragic accident. Instead, several reports suggest that the intense emotional and psychological strain, possibly linked to A$AP Rocky's behavior, might have been a contributing factor. For those following celebrity news closely, you know that both Rihanna and Rocky have had their share of challenges in the public eye. While we're not here to point fingers without all the facts, the timing of events has left fans and critics questioning the dynamics of their relationship. Some sources even hint that prolonged stress, fueled by personal conflicts and public scrutiny, may have had severe consequences. This is a critical reminder that no matter how glamorous a life might seem, celebrities are not immune to heartbreak and human vulnerability. When you look at the pattern, it's clear that intense personal stress, especially when amplified by media frenzy, can have real physiological impacts. It's a situation that no one could have anticipated, given the star power and seemingly perfect lives these celebrities lead. That's a powerful point. It reminds us that beyond the glitz and glamour, there's a very human story at play here. The human angle, Rihanna's journey. Let's take a moment to talk about Rihanna herself. Known for her fierce independence and trailblazing career, she has always been a symbol of strength and resilience. However, the loss of a pregnancy is one of life's most profound tragedies, one that leaves emotional scars that go far deeper than any headline can capture. Imagine the pain of losing something so precious, especially while living in the relentless spotlight. Rihanna has been open about her personal struggles in the past, and this news, if true, might be one of the most challenging chapters of her life. It begs the question, how do you cope with such deep personal loss when every moment of your life is under public scrutiny? Have any of you faced moments when life's hardships felt overwhelming? Share your thoughts below. Your story might help someone else feel less alone in their struggles. Connecting the dots. AAP Rocky's role. Now, let's address the other side of the story. AAP Rocky. His career has been filled with high peaks and controversial valleys. While he's known for his groundbreaking contributions to music and fashion, there have also been whispers and reports of personal missteps that have sometimes overshadowed his achievements. Some reports suggest that the tension in Rihanna's personal life might have been exacerbated by stress related to Rocky's behavior. It's important to note that while these claims are being discussed widely online, there is still much that remains unverified. However, if we consider the human body's reaction to stress, the possibility that ongoing turmoil could contribute to a tragic outcome is not far-fetched. Prolonged emotional and physical stress can lead to a range of health issues, including complications during pregnancy. The body's response to high stress levels can indeed be detrimental, especially during such a sensitive period. So, while we must approach these claims with caution, the connection between personal conflict, stress, and its possible impact on health is something we cannot ignore. It's a sobering reminder that our emotional well-being is deeply intertwined with our physical health. Social media reactions and public outcry. Of course, in the age of social media, no story goes unnoticed. The internet has erupted with reactions, some filled with outrage, others with sympathy and disbelief. Fans of both Rihanna and AAP Rocky are fiercely divided, and hashtags related to the story are trending globally. Rihanna, ASAP Rocky, celebrity drama. On one hand, there are those who are demanding accountability and seeking answers about what really happened. On the other, there are supporters calling for compassion and privacy during what could be an incredibly painful time for Rihanna. This dichotomy of responses only highlights how deeply invested we all are in the personal lives of celebrities, and it sparks a larger conversation about the pressures they face. What do you think? Are these social media reactions helping or hurting the situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you feel strongly about it, don't forget to hit that like button to show your support for meaningful conversation. Delving into the science, stress, and pregnancy loss. Let's pause the drama for a moment and talk science. A question that's been on everyone's mind is, can stress really cause a pregnancy loss? The answer, according to medical experts, is complex. While many factors contribute to such tragedies, extreme stress is known to have an adverse impact on the body. High levels of stress trigger the release of hormones like cortisol, which can affect various bodily functions. In some cases, this hormonal imbalance can lead to complications. Of course, it's rarely ever a single factor that results in such an outcome. However, when stress is combined with other potential health issues or external pressures, the risk can indeed increase. This information doesn't just apply to celebrities, it's a critical health reminder for everyone. It reinforces the importance of managing stress, seeking support during difficult times, and remembering that behind every headline is a human being dealing with real emotions and challenges. Have you ever experienced the toll that stress can take on your life? If you have any tips for managing stress, or if you're looking for support, share your experiences in the comments. Let's build a supportive community together, examining the bigger picture, industry, privacy, and personal struggles. This story isn't just about a celebrity scandal. It's about the broader implications of living life in the public eye. When personal tragedies become headline news, it raises serious questions about privacy, media responsibility, and the human cost of fame. Rihanna's experience is a stark reminder that behind every glamorous photo and every chart-topping hit, there's a person who is vulnerable and deserving of compassion. In a world where every detail of our lives can be dissected by the public, it's crucial to ask ourselves, at what point does the right to privacy become a basic human need? How can the media balance the public's curiosity with respect for personal tragedy? These are not easy questions, and they deserve thoughtful discussion. I want to know what you think. Do you believe that the media should have limits when it comes to covering personal tragedies? Or is this just the price of fame? Your opinion matters, so please share your thoughts in the comments below. reflecting on the impact, emotional, and cultural implications. As we process this story, it's important to reflect on the emotional and cultural implications. For Rihanna, this could be a turning point, a moment that changes not just her personal life, but also how she connects with her fans and the public. For A$AP Rocky, it might spark a conversation about accountability and personal growth, especially if his actions are indeed linked to this tragedy. Beyond the immediate drama, stories like this force us to confront the reality that even those who seem untouchable are not immune to pain. They highlight the urgent need for empathy, better mental health support, and a more humane approach to celebrity culture. And while we're here dissecting the details, let's not forget that behind every rumor and headline is a real human being whose life has been forever changed. How do you feel about the way we discuss celebrity news? Do you think there's too much focus on personal drama? Let's have a respectful conversation in the comments about how we can support our favorite stars while still demanding accountability. What's next? Future implications and the path forward. So, where do we go from here? With this news shaking the foundations of celebrity culture, the next steps remain uncertain. Will Rihanna step forward to share her side of the story? How will A$AP Rocky respond to the mounting pressure? And what does this mean for their futures, both individually and as a couple? While we wait for more official statements, it's essential for all of us to remain mindful and compassionate. These are not just headlines to be consumed, they're real lives undergoing real struggles. And as this story continues to evolve, we'll be here to bring you every verified update, every piece of analysis, and every human perspective. I encourage you to take a moment for yourself. If you're feeling overwhelmed by all this drama, remember that it's okay to step back and focus on self-care. Our mental and emotional health is just as important as the latest news. As we wrap up today's deep dive, let's remember that behind every sensational headline is a story that deserves our thoughtful attention. Whether you're here for the drama, the analysis, or the human stories behind the news, thank you for joining me on this journey. We're all in this together, navigating the complex world of celebrity culture and real-life challenges. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this shocking turn of events? Do you believe that personal behavior can directly impact health in such a dramatic way? Or do you think these reports are being blown out of proportion? Let's get a conversation going in the comments below. Your opinion matters, and it might just spark a much-needed discussion. If you found this video insightful, please hit that like button and share this video with your friends and family. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you won't miss any future updates. We're committed to bringing you the most verified, thought-provoking news from every angle. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay informed, stay compassionate, and keep questioning the narrative. Until next time, this is your host signing off. Remember, every story has two sides, and every headline hides a deeper truth. Click here to watch our next video, and don't forget to join our community on social media. We're all about real stories, real emotions, and real news. Take care and see you in the next update.